Hi everyone, so I'm back to do a little Let's Make with you today. I'm going to make some tags. I am using some of these ladies which were printouts, and then I die cut them with some ovals, and then I die cutted some bigger ovals because I'm going to place them on top of them. I've cut some tags from some cardstock that measures, sorry I sound a little bit out of breath, I've been dashing around. These are 5 3/4 by 3 1/8 of an inch. I think I actually cut them in centimetres, and trying to work that out in inches is difficult. So I use this die, Sizzix die, and it has these two ovals inside. I've had this for years. You can see it's been well used at one point. Can't remember the last time I used that shape. So obviously with the ladies, I die cut them with the smaller oval, and then with these I die cut them with the bigger oval. If you don't have ovals and you wanted to do something similar, you can use any shape. If you've got like nesting dies or something like that. Let's try and get this back in there. So that's the die, that's the number. Okay, let's pop that out of the way a second. So I've got some papers here. These weren't scraps as such. Well, no, they weren't scraps at all actually. They were some from ARTYmaze's freebie for this month, which is in the green tones, because I'm doing another green toned journal. And then this is a freebie from a while ago, so it's all kind of collage papers, and I've just tore them into strips. I won't be using all of them. And then this again is a freebie from ARTYmaze. It's a ledger sheet. You can find that on her Facebook group as well. And then I've got a little tub of things here that I'll pull out and possibly use. We shall see. So let's get started. So to start with, I'm going to put them onto here. Very simple. Bought these the other week. They were from, I think it's a Crafter's Companion. I think it was something like that. And it was to put, obviously, to put my glue in. They were only like for 2. I've got tacky glue in this one, and I've got, what do you call that stuff? 3-in-1 beacon, like Fabri-Tac, in this one. And it is much easier rather than it all like coming out really quickly. So I'm just gonna put some on here, because with the oh, in a minute I'm going to show you, because I was going on the other week about not being able to get the tacky glue that I normally used and how expensive it was on Amazon. So I'd been searching for it in the shops that I'd normally buy it in, and they didn't have it. And I went into the range, I think it was last week or the week before, and the range are doing, I think there's not much details on the actual bottle, but I'll show you it. It's called Art Studio Tacky Glue, and it says with precision nib. It's just the same nib as what was on these ones, and to be quite honest, it's exactly the same. Well, to me it is anyway, but like I said, there's no other information on it apart from, you know, the warning sign, but that's it. And it's made in, yes, it is actually made by the range. So I got that, so I was happy about that, and it was only £2.49, whereas them big bottles of the Anita's tacky glue, they wanted nearly £10 for that size, and it used to be roughly about the same price as what I paid for that one. So anyway, enough about the glue. So I like this with the little thin nozzle, the little metal nozzle on the top. Because it doesn't, you know, it doesn't all come out. You know, sometimes you get too much come out, sometimes you don't get enough because it's all blocked up. But yeah, I like that. I know some people have got the larger bottles, like the catering sized ones, you know, they use for icing, but this does fine for me. And like I said, I got this from Amazon, £2 something, £2.49 or £2.99 for the 2 little bottles. So that's them nearly framed. quite like the noise that it makes. So I didn't actually put a lot of the glue into them just in case I didn't actually get on with them well, but I do get on with them. And they've got this the little pin that goes in there, and normally it takes me half an hour trying to see to put that in because it's really, really thin. So I'm going to set them obviously to dry, not that they'll take much drying because there's not much glue on them. So I shall set them somewhere so I don't lose them. I already lost pieces. Then I'm going to just do some of the collaging with this. So like I said, I'm doing another green coloured journal, so I'm using the green papers from ARTYmaze, and we shall put so we'll just tear that. Don't know whether to put the green up the top, that there, and then a piece through the middle, something like that. Bits everywhere. I've got a book here just to do my gluing on. So I hope everyone is well, keeping busy, keeping crafty, staying out of trouble. Right, I need to kind of stand up to see that I'm getting that right up there, which I just slightly missed. And then this bit. I'll just trim that off. I will probably stitch around these, but I'll do that right at the end and off camera because I can't get my sewing machine in frame. Might need to. I'm going to ink that up. I didn't ink the other two pieces because I know I'm going to place that over it, so you wouldn't have seen it anyway. It would have been a waste of product. So, I know it's only a little bit, but don't want to waste it. So we'll get all these done. We'll ink up around the edges later. I'll keep that. So that's one done. See that there, another one. So they're all kind of going to be similar. Do want that there. We'll put one down the bottom this time. The green down the bottom, that is. Just do all that at once. So I'll get rid of that. It's a bit sticky now. So you can pretty much use whatever glue you like when you're kind of doing a little bit of collage work. Even wet glues like matte medium or PVA, whatever. And we'll do that and ink that up. So the female images that I'm using, I found them via Pinterest many moons ago, and I have them in a little file on my OneDrive. And we'll trim around that. I'm not going to speed this up because, again, I'm running out of memory on my phone. Can't wait to get a new phone. I'm not due for an upgrade until December, but normally they start contacting you. So that's that one. They start contacting you a couple of months before, offering you a good deal. So I'm hoping I get it maybe about August. I'm hoping. So this one I might do something like that in the middle, and we'll put this down the bottom. Yeah, I did when I got this phone, which was nearly 2.5 years ago. I think it's well, maybe 3 years ago. I can't remember. I think it's about a 3-year contract I had with this one. I didn't really pay attention to the memory on it. It's an iPhone. I think I was just excited about getting, at the time, it was like the iPhone 10 something or other. So I was just so excited about getting the 10 that I didn't pay attention to the memory. My phone before that had like 132 gigabytes, whatever, and that had a lot more memory, obviously. So should we do kind of like that? Yeah, so next one I'll pay attention to that, because now I know how to do a little bit of editing on iMovie, which I have got on my phone. Oops. It just takes up a lot. I don't know why. Right. That's a little bit. That will do. Then, what was I going to put on this? So I'm just going to ink up there. I used to have a camera, like a proper camera that I bought just specifically for videoing, and that was a nightmare, that was. And I'd bought like a really large SD card for it, and it just used to cut out all the time, and I think I remember taking it back and getting it replaced, and I think it was just faulty. It wasn't expensive or anything, but I just thought it was only getting used for videoing. Right, do we want that down here? We will, we'll have a little bit of that. And that again, we'll put one of them up the top this time. And maybe that, who knows? Decisions. I'm going to tear that down just a little bit more. Okay. So if anyone's interested, I've got some journals that are on sale at the moment in my shop, and I'm in the process of moving my freebies from my website to my coffee shop. There'll still be freebies, obviously, but I haven't worked out how to do on my website just like a download on it. I've tried and it just doesn't work for me, and other people have done it. You just click on it and it downloads. I just can't seem to figure it out for some reason. I'm not technically minded anyway, but so I'm just going to move them all over there, because every time somebody buys a freebie, I get a notification, and sometimes it's like, it can be at certain times it's like all day long, and it just bing, 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 bing. And I know I could turn it off, but I like to, if I turn the notifications off, somebody messages me, I'm not going to get that notification until I check my emails, and I do try to keep on top of them. So that's that. So yeah, so if you can't see any freebies in there, I think I've kept the Blossom Rose one up for now. But all the others I've taken off, and I'm going to pop on the coffee shop page. And like I said, they'll still be free. Right, let's move that out the way for a second. Right, so now I want to ink up all around the edges. So this isn't going to be a real quick video. Some of you said that, oh, you know, you want to see longer videos, you want to see and hear my thought process, and probably rambling on about glue and noise and neighbours, which I can just hear them now. Spoke too soon. It's just the kids out playing. Okay. So I do like the collage effect, and sometimes I just cheat and use full pages, but it's nice to break them up with other collagey pages. Collagey? Is collagey even a word? My desk is a mess. It really is a mess. So these are going to be really quick, and well, they're simple. They're simple because I'm making them. I don't do anything challenging, not really. Okay, so let's just see how these are going to look. I might not even like these. You might never see this video. I wish I'd had like 3 ovals. I'm just going to try and define the edge of that a little bit more with some distress ink, which is Vintage Photo, and I'm using the oxide one. That was cheaper than the normal one. When I went to buy it, I was only going to buy the normal distress ink, and for some reason that was cheaper to buy. I thought the oxides were, you know, a little bit more expensive, but it's a bit crazy how it's going with prices. So I've got a busy couple of weeks. Well, it's weekends really. I've got my daughter-in-law's 30th. Her birthday's actually tomorrow, and she's having a birthday kind of fun day at her brother's house, which is not local, but we're going there Saturday, and the weather's supposed to be nice, so looking forward to that. Then it's my son and my grandson's birthday. No, it's not. Before that, it's my mother-in-law's birthday, and that's the same week as the Queen's Jubilee. So that weekend we are planning. Sorry, I'm just diving into my box of mystery bits. I've got some numbers on there, which I might use. I'll just take that there. Oh, I've got some of these. These are the freebies from the Blossom Rose. I might take some of them out. See what we have. Some more numbers and things. Take some of them out. I'm not going to use all of them, but it's good to have a few little wordies there. Right, we've got some words here. I think they're from ARTYmaze. One of her one of these kits. Numbers and labels. Let's see what we have in here. Some of them, some of them, some of them, some of them. Not going to use them all, like I said. I just need a few out to see. Right, we'll pull some of these words out as well to see what we'll use. Okay. Right. Obviously, put some of them to the side there, and we'll work on this one. Right, so she's going to go there. Like I said, I would have preferred having a third oval, but I didn't have it, so let's see. And I think I mentioned in my video yesterday with the journal that I made yesterday, I'm using a new paper, like printer paper, and it's the presentation paper, the Navigator brand, and I kind of like it. I really do like it. Right, so we have that up there. My fingers are not working now. And there's green in these, so that's handy. Making a right mess. But this is what I do. I make a right mess. Meant to look, I always mean to do it, I meant to look at the time to see how long I was recording for. Because I don't really want to go over an hour, because it will take about 3 hours to upload. Right, okay, so back to the glue. Sticky, sticky. So my husband says if he's going out and he's gone to a specific shop and I said, do you need anything? I'll say, oh, can you see if they've got glue sticks and tacky glue and cardstock and things like that? And he'll go, oh, sticky, sticky. It's like, well, couldn't do it without it. We need the glue. Right. Right, let's move that up a little bit more. And we'll put her there. I'm going to get this big one out because I need a lot more glue on this because it's a couple of layers and the cardstock is quite it's quite thick. I think it's like 230 GSM. Actually, it's not coming out much quicker with that. Right, I'll probably have a word on there as well, so we will take Explore, which this I might back onto something so that it pops out a little bit more. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that or not. So where's my cardstock? Just my glue stick. Yeah, so we've got birthdays and barbecues, and I'm hoping to get away middle of June. Scotland, that would be the first time since COVID. So I'm just going to leave that there to see if I want that there. Might just do that. Yeah, so it'll be the first time I see family in 2.5 years. I normally see them at least once or twice a year, but with all the COVID restrictions over the last 2 years, it's been a nightmare. A little bit of glue on there. Got glue opened everywhere now. That would have been nice to emboss or glossy accent. And obviously I'll stitch around that, put a tab on, distress the back a little bit, so that's that one. See, they're very easy. Like I said, I don't do anything complicated. Right, so I don't know if I want her on there or her. I'll put her on there. Excuse me. So, got some of these. Again, these are ARTYmaze. I haven't got my glasses and I'm struggling here. They're normally on my head, but they're not today. Do we want that there? See, this might just be a real simple one. a word. It says journal. Reflect. Let's have a reflect. And we shall put that on some cardstock as well. Get rid of all them little bits. Little bits. Right. That didn't want to leave my finger. Where are them green numbers? Whoops. Bit too green, but I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it. Should fill this up to the top, really, now that I know I like it. Because someone had said to me when I was talking the other week about trying the art glitter glue. I couldn't get hold of that either. Because I thought, right, well, I haven't tried it, so I should try it and see how it is, and I couldn't get it. Amazon, it was like sold out, and the ones that were selling it, it was quite expensive, and they wanted shipping, and some of the shipping was like £5-6 on top, and I'm sorry, but I'm just not doing that. I'm not paying that amount when I know fine well it doesn't cost that to actually ship it. Even second class, and it was going to take like 4 or 5 days to arrive, and I thought, oh no, I'm not doing that. I sound really thrifty, don't I am getting like that. I never used to buy anything and everything, but now with you know, cost 11 and everything going crazy through the roof, it's like you've got to. I've seen on, somebody was talking on Facebook, I think it was this morning, about the fuel that's got, you know, your gas, as you call it in America, like, you know, what you put in your cars. We call it petrol. We just call it fuel or petrol. Saying that it's going to go up again, and I know we have an electric car, so it doesn't affect us, but every time we pass a petrol station, I'm always commenting on the price of fuel. But you know, saying it's going up again, and I don't know how they're gonna actually, you know, get about and do day-to-day stuff and go on trips that they've planned and things like that. Right, so that's her done. That'd be her. Right, let's use, what have we got here? We'll use one of these specimen ones. Did I use one of them already? Yep, it was only 2 minutes ago. No, it wasn't. It wasn't one of these ones. Same shape, but different things in the middle. This seems to be quite a long video. Sorry, folks. Alright, I should maybe try doing stuff the other side. Do you ever find that you lean more to one side of things? I know when I'm like doing my journals, my pockets and stuff, like the first part of the signature, things are always on that side, and then the second half of the signature, everything's on that side. Don't know why. It just must be just how my brain works. I don't know if anyone else is like that. But yeah, sometimes I think, oh, why have I done everything why have I done everything to one side? You know, like decorating like this, like them, like, oh, these are on that side, and you know, should maybe put them to that side. I hope you know what I mean. I'm not just talking gibberish. Could have put some cheesecloth behind that, but I've only got white cheesecloth at the moment. I need to tea or coffee dye some. And I think the weather's supposed to be nice over the next couple of days, so I'll do that and hang it outside, and it will dry really, really quickly. And I've also got some like white cotton material sheets and things that I think I'm gonna just coffee dye them or tea dye them as well, so that I've got them, because white's okay, but I do a lot of vintagey stuff, so might as well have it in the right colour. Let's do Respect. And like I said, these are from ARTYmaze's number kit, which she brought out a couple of weeks ago, I think it is. And just checking I'm still recording, because the other day I was recording and it cut off for some reason, I don't know why. Yep, that just went on the floor. I've got a big massive bin sitting next to me. You know, I do aim for the bin a lot of the time. It doesn't always get in there. But, you know, I've got a broom. I can sweep it up. I've got a wooden floor. Right, that might go that side. Don't know what I'm going to put here. Could just dive back into this and see there's butterflies. See, a nice little butterfly would be nice on there, so I might keep them out. I haven't cut them out yet, but right, I have actually got other tubs with things in them, but this is what's right next to me. Oh, what's this? No, that's too small. Never mind, I'm just going to look in here. Oh, we'll use that. Look at that, it was just sitting there. I was just sitting there saying, use me. I sound like a right head case sitting talking. I know I'm talking to you guys, but you're not actually here right now. You're not watching me do this. It is a bit crazy sometimes how we do these videos, and we're talking to you, but it's way before the video goes up. You know what I mean, don't you? At least if you do a live, you've actually got an audience. You've got the audience there. I mean, if you weren't videoing and sitting doing this, someone heard you, you'd get committed. Okay, so there's Respect. And then finally, right, the last one, always the decision breaker here. What we're going to do? You know what? I'm going to use that at the bottom. It would be good if I sat and cut all these out properly when I print them, but you know what? I haven't got time for that. I do sometimes, not all the time. So what way is that up? It's that way. Okay. So that's going to go there. What side are we doing that? No, we do it that side. I don't know. I'll put a number, maybe. See, if I wasn't videoing, I'd just sit back and think. I'd just sit back, have a coffee, have a think. Right. As you can see, you know, when you use, and I want a word. Change, explore, vintage, original, collect, thankful. we'll be thankful. So we shall. You know what, even when it's a crappy day, there's always one thing in a day that you can be thankful for. And sometimes it's just being thankful you got through the day. Right, let's move that up. Yeah, with the glue, this glue that I didn't put the lid on, we do find it kind of makes the card warp just a little bit. Just manipulate it with your hands and bend it to get it straight again. Might have to do it a couple of times, but it will work. I was actually noticed something that ARTYmaze had said the other day. She's been using this Scotch glue stick, and if she puts it, when she was doing collage work, that's what it was, she had put it, I think it was near a radiator or on a heater or something like that to dry, and then when she did, it was really thick and kind of making cracking noises. Don't think it actually cracked, but that particular glue did. I find that if when you use this and say you put it on a heater, or I do that a lot, I only put it on for a short space of time, then take it off, because it does get to that point. It is best to let it dry naturally, which I think the glue sticks do dry pretty quick anyway. And then if you're, depending on your climate and the weather where you are, if you're in a good hot region, it will dry very quickly. But we don't get a lot of that here in the UK. You don't get 2 days the same. Right, so that's that. And I wanted to use this, didn't I? And I've got my word thankful. And I'm still debating the butterflies, because I'd have to back them, because I printed them on a thinner paper. And that goes on there. Just trying to keep that away from the edge, because I will stitch these afterwards. Okay, I'm just trying to have a peek at my phone to see if I can see anywhere how long I've been recording for. Right, let's get rid of that. I'm trying to get that in the bin this time. Yes, it went in the bin. Right, wood, I'm going to cut. Yeah, I'm going to do it, so I'm sorry if this video is long. It's what I want to do. Maybe I should have just done two tags, but it is what it is now. So we'll put them on there, because if you're going to be having them on a tag, you do kind of need... Ooh, is that going to go on there? Yeah. Where's my little... Right, let's see if we can cut these out really quickly. What I'll do is maybe just do one of these so that you're not watching, and you'll see, probably at the beginning of the video, you'll see when I put the thumbnail up that you will actually see they'll all have the butterflies on them. So I'll just do one for now, just so that we can end the video, because I really don't know how long I've been doing this, and I don't want to bore you. I think watching ARTYmaze's video the other day. Right, I'll set that to one side, because I'll come back and do the rest. I'll just do one just now, where she was using up her scraps to make collage sheets. I really need to sit and do that. It would help me get rid of a lot. Oh, pretty there. That's covering her face a little bit. See, maybe I don't want the butterfly now, because that will take that over there. Oh, maybe there, maybe. Everybody's saying just leave it as it is. Oh, I should have. See, this is what happens when you. I'm going to put that there. Yeah, just using up all these scraps to make collage sheets and get things down a little bit, because it's getting crazy again over in that corner. If you'd watched my video, the collaboration that I'd done with Cara Brandon and a lot of the other ladies, I kind of sorted all that out, and then it went nuts. It just happens. Right, so you will see at the beginning all the butterflies on these, but that's the one. I'll put some bling on that as well, but right now I don't know where it is. Well, I do actually, it's right here, but I'll do that. I'm going to add some of this bling on there. I'll do that one. How many? Probably just 2 on that, 2 little pieces, because it's just a little butterfly. See if I can get the 3-in-1 to come out. Got to fill that up as well. It was like I said, I didn't want to fill it right up and then not get on with it and waste it and then try and decant it back out of it, and you know how it is, and this doesn't want to come out. Oh yeah, it's coming out. Just bad eyesight. There we go. Little piece of bling. So I will decide on the tabs for these. You'll see the picture at the beginning, and yeah, that's my tags. I just think this video's got super long. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Hope you enjoyed listening to me chat away. And if you have any questions, just ask, and thanks for watching. Bye.